Hello guys, welcome to our Oops course for beginners. So this is the module number 8 and we are going to see abstraction in Oops. So now what is abstraction? So introduction to abstraction. Abstraction is a fourth pillar of our object oriented programming. It is a fundamental concept in object oriented programming. So it involves focusing on essential characteristics while hiding unnecessary data. So abstraction means if you have done the project, then you have in your project report you have given the abstract of your program. So in abstract you provide only the overview of that your project. So it is same like that, you will provide the only essential thing and you will hide unnecessary things from the user. So this is known as abstraction. Now it enables the creation of well-defined, manageable and understandable software models. So this is the use case of abstraction. So now we are going to see importance of abstraction. So why we use abstraction? So abstraction simplifies complexity by breaking down the system. Sorry. Okay. So now abstraction simplifies complexity by breaking down the system into manageable components. It allows developers to create models that mirror real-world entities and their interaction. So it is it is very useful to in for developers to create models that mirror real-world entities and their interaction. It enhances the code reusability and maintainability and scalability. So it is very important to reuse our code, so it will make our program shorter. It will make easier to maintain our program. It is used to scale our program. So this is the use case of our abstraction. Now we are going to see difference between abstraction and implementation. So what is difference between abstraction and implementation? So abstraction focus on what a class or object does. So it will focus on what a class will do or object will do rather than how it will do. So like you drive a car, then you will focus on how to drive a car. You will not focus on that how car will be run. So you will not focus how its machine will be or its engine will be work. You will not focus on that. You will just focus on how to drive a car. So this is the abstraction. Implementation details are hidden behind a well defined interface. So implementation is used in implementation or interface. It promotes separation of concepts and reduces dependencies. Okay, now we can achieve abstraction by using two different types or different methods. So first one is abstract by using abstract classes and second one is interfaces. So now abstract so there is major difference that in abstract classes we can use non-abstract method also, and we it provides partial abstraction, means it will not provide 100% abstraction, it will provide partial abstraction by using abstract classes. So classes that cannot be instantiated and serve as blueprints for derived classes. So we will provide classes which are not instantiated. We will not create objects of that class, but it will be serve as blueprint for child classes. May contain abstract methods without implementation that must be overridden by subclasses. So if we provide methods, abstract methods in our abstract class, then it must be implemented in our or overridden by subclasses. So example is that shape as an abstract class with methods like calculate area. So this is the example of abstract class. So we have abstract class of name as shape and methods is calculate area. So this will be blueprint in our abstract class and it will be implemented in child class. So this is the abstraction by abstract classes. Now second method is interfaces. So we can achieve in abstraction by using interfaces. So it contracts that define a set of methods that implementing classes must provide. So interfaces it likes classes, but it have 100% abstraction. That it means that we cannot declare or use normal methods in our interface. It must have all the methods should be abstract methods. So default by default all methods in interfaces are abstract methods. So it will provide 100% abstraction. It allows multiple inheritance behavior. So in Java we cannot use multiple inheritance, but it can be achieved by using interfaces. And if you want to implement our interface, then we will use implements keyword to like inheritance we use extends, but in implements we use implements keyword. So in Java, so example is Java's comparable interface for sorting objects. So this is the example. Now benefits of abstraction. So there are various benefits. First one is code reusability. So abstract classes and interfaces facilitate the reuse of code across different implementation. It provides modularity. Abstraction promotes breaking down complex system in manageable components. It provides flexibility. Changes in implementation details do not affect code that depends on abstraction. Last one is simplified maintenance. Modification can be made within the abstract class or interface without affecting external code. So these are the benefits of abstraction. Now abstraction in real world analogy. So we are going to see real world analogy for abstraction to illustrate or understand the topic of abstraction. So illustrate abstraction. Okay. So now we have already seen that if you are driving a car, then you will focus on how to drive a car, not what is a mechanism of car to drive that. So this is not our business. We are going to just see uh, how to drive the car. It will focus on high level actions like steering, accelerating rather than the internal mechanism. So this is the real world example of abstraction. Now example of abstract class. Uh, so abstract class we are going to see. So abstract class we are going to create one abstract class called animal, and we will define common properties and abstract methods like make sound. So animal will make sound, and we will going to see implementation of that make sound in our child classes. Now we are going to see interface. So interface present the interface example like okay. So implementing classes example circle rectangle provide their own implementation of draw method. Emphasis okay. So we have already seen all these things. So abstraction application or use cases. So it is used in GUI framework. Abstract classes and interfaces define common components and behaviors for graphical user methods. It is used for database design. It is used for software libraries. Abstraction simplifies interaction with complex functionalities, making APIs more user friendly. So now there are best practices. First one is identify essential. Okay, we have already, it is not very important. Now we are going to end our session by seeing the summary. First one we have seen abstraction, then we have seen abstract classes, how to achieve abstraction, and we have seen the interface at the end. Okay, so this is all about abstraction, and sorry because this video is I am making this video very short because of disturbance and very noise is happening. So for that I am ending this session. Thank you guys. If you have any doubt, then please feel free to ask any question. I will be happy to answer your question. And if you understand the things, then please like, share and comment. And if you don't understand, then please ask question. So I will ending this session, and if you have any doubt then please ask. Okay, so thank you guys. Bye bye.